to get your reaction to this. Let me go up here. I find it very interesting that just a couple of days back, since we're talking about why Israel decided at this point to attack the Gaza Strip, it was very interesting to me that we had breaking news here on Press TV. I'm not too sure how it was done in the Western media outlets, but the U.S. intelligence coming out saying that the rocket capabilities of Hamas, I believe, is much greater than what was initially perceived, and of course that capability being that the range that it has. So my question to you is, do you think Israel got the green light from the U.S. to attack the Gaza Strip, and then hence just a couple of days back the U.S. coming out with that type of intelligence?
Well, maybe not. I mean, I see other forces are at play. I mean, like I said a few days ago, like I don't really see Israel being a colony of the U.S., U.S. being a colony of Israel, but maybe both of them being colonies of other forces that are playing some other kinds of game. I mean, even there's a theory, a lot of people don't believe it, but it might be true, called 3 World Wars theory. Okay, where all of this is not at all about making Israel stronger, but about destroying Israel to build a new world order on top of that. That's what they call the 3 World Wars theory. And some of the stuff happening now does match to this theory, because like the stuff Israel is doing is making the whole world hate them. Okay, their public relations is not necessarily that bad. It might be, but if on the other hand they're trying to make people hate them, that's something else again.
Okay, I got to take a deep breath here and try to take in what you just said.
Right.
So you're saying that some countries are working together, and this would be against Israel because Israel wants to attack Gaza but doesn't realize that's going to work against them?
Well,
you need to break this down a little bit more.
It's a little bit complicated. Well, okay, the long-term picture, the idea of the 3 World Wars theory is that Israel was created in order to be destroyed, and on top of and also they were going to be in a big war.
Before you start, let's expand a little bit more on that, because everything that was just said and that Israel has been doing is pretty much going against whether it's politically or in terms of their standing as a whole.
Well, yeah, it is making people hate them, but like I said, the whole idea of this 3 world wars, that Israel was created to be destroyed. Okay, maybe some of the people inside Israel themselves, or maybe even Netanyahu himself, they're deliberately doing this to make people hate Israel. But the rest of the concept of this 3 world wars is that they would get in a war with the Islamic world, and most of both of them, or all of Israel, and much of the Islamic world will be destroyed, and on the ashes of that, and the West, and whatever, North America and Europe, on the ashes of all of that third world war would be built the New World Order, which would be a global government. That's what the theory is, and supposedly that theory was developed over 140 years ago. And also people say, and so was this same thing about all this ISIL and Taliban and fake Islamic movements. They weren't thought up 10 years ago or 20 years ago. They were perhaps thought up 140 years ago at the same time as this. So it is another picture, but there is something to it. There are 50 and 100-year plans in this world, and various forces have such things. I mean, say Japan itself has 2 100-year plans. 2 100, not a 20-year plan, not a 50-year plan, a 100-year plan. But anyway,